Chosen one, welcome to this incredible moment where your life is about to undergo a profound shift. If you're here listening right now, trust that it's no accident. Deep inside, you can sense it, a stirring of possibility, a whisper that there's a path to unbelievable abundance waiting for you, specifically a work that can make you a millionaire. Yes, a millionaire. You might be looking around at your current circumstances and doubting how that could ever be possible. Or maybe you've always sensed you were meant for greatness, for a destiny filled with unimaginable resources. If that's you, then stay with me until the very end. Because today we're talking about stepping into a level of prosperity that goes beyond your wildest dreams. And it's not a random stroke of luck or a get-rich-quick scheme. It's something God Himself has orchestrated for you, a divine plan that's been in motion long before you realized it. Are you ready to discover it? But before we embark on this journey of revelation, I have 3 simple yet powerful requests for you. First, click the like button. Though it seems small, that action sends an energetic signal to the universe affirming that you are ready for the transformation that's about to unfold. Second, make sure you subscribe to this channel. By doing so, you officially become part of a growing community of chosen ones who are stepping out of limitations into their God-ordained destiny. Third, leave a comment with the number 777. Think of it as a spiritual handshake. By typing 777, you confirm your willingness to let divine abundance flow into your life. When you do these 3 things, you align yourself with the message you're about to receive, amplifying its power and anchoring it in your subconscious mind. So if you truly are a chosen one, you'll follow through on these steps right now. Now let me share a bold truth. There is a work that can make you a millionaire, and God has already decided it. By work, I don't just mean any job or business idea. I'm talking about a mission, an assignment, something that not only generates wealth, but also serves a greater good and fulfills your higher purpose. This is the kind of endeavor that resonates deeply with your gifts, your passion, and the call that's been placed on your life. If you're not sure what that is yet, take heart. The universe has seen your struggles, your prayers, your hopes. It's heard your midnight whispers asking for direction, for breakthrough, for a bigger life. That's why you've been guided here, to discover that the path to millionaire status isn't random, but is intricately connected to who you were created to be. From the moment you were born, seeds of greatness were planted in your spirit. Perhaps you felt them as a child, the sense that you were destined for more, that your life had a specific purpose no one else could fulfill. Maybe the pressures of life, the opinions of others, or your own insecurities buried those seeds for a while. But guess what? Seeds remain seeds, even in the dark. They hold potential that can wait years to sprout. And now, something in you is stirring again. That seed of destiny is pushing toward the light, urging you to say yes to the possibility that your financial future can look radically different from your past. But how exactly do you tap into this divine plan, this work that holds the power to make you a millionaire? First, you need to recognize that God's strategy for your life is rarely linear or predictable. Often the path that leads to monumental success is one you never saw coming. Maybe you spent years in a particular career only to discover an unexpected side passion that sets your heart ablaze. Or perhaps you faced a series of disappointments that felt pointless, but those trials were equipping you with resilience and insight for the big assignment you're about to undertake. Look at the story of Joseph. He had a dream that indicated greatness, but the route to Pharaoh's palace included betrayal, slavery, and imprisonment. Yet every detour was a setup. God was behind the scenes, aligning each step for Joseph's eventual rise to second in command of Egypt. The same principle applies to you. The route to millionaire status might not unfold in a way that makes sense to your natural mind. That's why faith is crucial. When you begin to sense that you're being guided toward an idea, a project, or a new direction, trust that nudge. It may not come with fireworks or a clear blueprint, But as you start to act on it, you'll notice subtle confirmations. Resources appear, the right people cross your path, and you find an inner joy or sense of flow that confirms you're on the right track. This alignment, the merging of your gifts, a felt calling, and external confirmations, is a hallmark of God's plan. And yes, it can absolutely lead to financial prosperity that surpasses your expectations. Now you might be asking, why does God want me to be a millionaire? Isn't money the root of all evil? The truth is, money in itself is neutral. It's a tool. The love of money, greed, obsession, hoarding, that's what causes destruction. But money placed in the hands of a chosen one with a pure heart, someone who recognizes their wealth as a resource to bless others, can become a powerful force for good. Remember, if you are meant to do big things in this world, fund organizations, create jobs, support missions, or transform entire communities, you can't accomplish that by living in scarcity. God's desire isn't that you chase money for self-indulgence or prestige. It's that you walk in abundance so you can fulfill the divine mandate on your life and be a channel of blessing to others. Let's dig into some practical steps. Number 1, identify your unique zone of brilliance. What comes naturally to you? What do people continually compliment you on or seek your help with? That might be a skill like writing, teaching, leading, creating art, or designing technology solutions. Or it could be something intangible like empathy, a knack for problem solving, or an ability to see possibilities where others see only dead ends. Within that zone of brilliance often lies the key to your millionaire assignment. The world is filled with people trying to replicate someone else's path to riches, but that's not how divine assignments work. Your path is custom-tailored to your DNA. So if you're feeling unfulfilled in your current job or business, ask yourself, am I ignoring the gifts God gave me? Because ignoring them may be blocking the door to your next level. Number 2, cultivate a mindset of abundance. Even if you have a brilliant idea, a negative mindset can sabotage your success. You must embrace the belief that God wants to lavish blessings on you, not because you've earned it through perfection, but because you're an instrument of His love and grace. Scarcity thinking, constantly worrying about not having enough or doubting your capacity, can stifle creativity and repel opportunities. Each morning, practice affirmations like, I am uniquely equipped for the assignment God has chosen for me, or I welcome financial blessings that enable me to serve a higher purpose. Repeatedly planting these truths in your subconscious rewires your thought patterns to align with abundance. Number 3, do not neglect discipline and planning. Sometimes people interpret faith as waiting for money to magically appear, but recall the parable of the talents. God blesses those who steward well what they are given. If you sense a nudge to launch a business, invest, or scale an existing venture, learn the skills required. Master your industry. Find mentors. Create a business plan or a financial roadmap. The more you invest in preparation, the more you show you're ready for the responsibility that comes with wealth. Faith is not opposed to diligence. Faith propels diligence. If you're trusting that God will bring you clients or customers, your responsibility is to build a service or product that truly meets needs and exemplifies excellence. That synergy, faith combined with excellence, frequently unlocks doorways to immense financial success. Let's not ignore the emotional and spiritual obstacles that can arise. Fear can creep in, whispering, "You'll fail. You're not special. Who are you to think you can be a millionaire?" Past disappointments might weigh you down, making you hesitant to dream big again. This is where you confront limiting beliefs head on. Recognize them, challenge them, and replace them with what God says about you. If you find yourself repeating negative narratives like, "Rich people are greedy," or "I can't handle big money," ask yourself where these beliefs came from. Are they from personal experience, family conditioning, or social myths? Replace them with truths like, "Wealth in the hands of a good steward creates positive impact, and I can handle responsibility because God equips me for every assignment." By transforming your internal dialogue, you allow fresh possibilities to surface. Now, here's a fresh spark of insight you might not have considered. This work that can make you a millionaire doesn't have to be limited to a single path. You might have multiple streams of income that all align with your calling. One day you might wake up with an idea for an online course, the next day you might see an opportunity in real estate, and next month you might find yourself collaborating on a philanthropic initiative that leads to unexpected financial rewards. God's not constrained to one formula. In fact, many chosen ones find that their life's work is multifaceted, reflecting the complexity of their gifts. A teacher who loves cooking might start a YouTube channel, launch a cookbook, and eventually open a culinary school that doubles as a community outreach. The principle is this: remain open to the unique tapestry of opportunities that come your way. Often one project will lead to another, and before you know it, you're looking at multiple avenues of prosperity you never anticipated. Generosity remains crucial. Being on the path to million-dollar success does not exempt you from caring for others. It accentuates that calling. A surefire way to keep the flow of abundance going is to give from a heart of compassion, not from guilt or obligation. Whether it's tithing, supporting causes that align with your values, or paying it forward in small but meaningful ways, generosity signals to the universe that you hold wealth with open hands, ready to bless. This cyclical law, give and it shall be given unto you, applies across all spiritual traditions. The more you let blessings flow through you, the more you create space for even greater blessings to return. Chosen one, you are standing at the edge of something extraordinary. Every experience, every skill, every heartbreak has led you here. The universe sees who you can become once you decide to partner with God's plan for your financial destiny. Are you ready to step out? Are you willing to break the molds that have limited your thinking and embrace the next chapter that says, yes, I can live with purpose and wealth together? They're not mutually exclusive, they're divinely intertwined. Let that sink in. This is not just a pep talk, it's a call to action. Because if you only listen and never do, you remain stuck in the realm of wishful thinking. But if you take bold steps, updating your resume if you're pivoting in your career, drafting that business proposal, seeking funding, or honing the skill you know is your goldmine, then you move from dreaming to manifesting. You might still wrestle with the question, why me? But I ask, why not you? Your background, your education, or your network doesn't limit God's capacity to elevate you. God often chooses individuals others deem least likely. He delights in turning underdogs into history makers. The willingness to obey, to trust, to show up wholeheartedly is the real qualifier. If you have that willingness, you have more than enough. Think about biblical examples again. David was the youngest, overshadowed by his brothers, yet anointed to be king. Ruth was a foreign widow, yet she became part of the lineage of kings. Gideon was hiding in fear, yet called a mighty warrior. Paul was persecuting believers, yet became a cornerstone of the early church. Over and over we see that it's not about your credentials, it's about your heart posture. If your heart says yes, if you remain teachable, if you step forward even when you feel unworthy, God can and will do mighty things through you. Let's reinforce this message. Chosen one, the universe is listening. It has observed the times you nearly gave up, the tears you shed over missed chances, and the prayers you whispered when no one else was around. None of that is wasted. All of it has prepared the soil of your heart to receive the seeds of greatness God is planting right now. If you feel that tug in your spirit that says, "This is for me," do not brush it off. Do not let negativity or procrastination steal your moment. Because in the realm of faith, timing is crucial, and windows of opportunity can close if we ignore them. Imagine your life a year from now, living out the assignment that God has chosen. You have discovered the sweet spot where your passion and skill converge to solve problems for others, generating an income that not only meets your needs but far exceeds them. You have enough surplus to invest in future ventures, sponsor philanthropic causes, and bless your loved ones. You wake up each morning energized by your mission, eager to see what divine appointments await. This vision is not a pipe dream. It's a possibility waiting on your decision to act. And now, as we reach the conclusion of this message, let me remind you of our call to action. First, if you haven't already, click that like button, signal to the universe that you're all in. Second, subscribe and stay connected to this community of chosen ones so we can grow and support each other's journeys. Finally, leave a comment with 777, declaring your readiness to embrace the plan that God has for you, a plan that can indeed lead to millionaire status. This trifecta, like subscribe and 777, is more than an algorithmic boost. It's a spiritual contract, an energetic statement that you accept this message not just intellectually, but wholeheartedly. Carry these words in your heart as you move forward. Reflect on them when doubt strikes. Let them anchor your resolve when fear tries to creep in. Because the assignment God has for you is both greater and more fulfilling than you can imagine. Yes, it might include obstacles. Yes, you may have to leave your comfort zone behind, but the payoff, in both material and spiritual terms, will be beyond anything you can dream of right now. Chosen One, a work that will make you a millionaire, does indeed exist, and God has already decided it's yours if you're willing to steward it faithfully. This isn't just about wealth for wealth's sake. It's about stepping into your high calling, living from a place of divine purpose, and becoming a conduit for blessings. So open your hands, open your mind, open your spirit. The universe stands ready to meet your faith with opportunities, resources, and favor. The final question is, will you say yes? This is your moment to transition from hoping to knowing, from waiting to building, from dreaming to manifesting. Say yes in your heart, say yes with your actions, and watch as the extraordinary becomes your new normal. Trust me, you won't believe how quickly your life can change once you align with God's perfect plan for your success. Go forth in courage, chosen one. The seeds of million-dollar destiny are in your hands. Nurture them, act on them, and watch your life explode with miracles and favor you never thought possible. And remember, we are walking this path together, each fulfilling the assignment that heaven placed within us. So step boldly, for the door to a millionaire's life is swinging wide open, and God Himself has decided it's yours. Let that truth sink in, and let your next move be one of unwavering faith.